In Marvel's latest movie, Brie Larson steps into the role of Carol Danvers in Captain Marvel. Like many Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, Captain Marvel gave us not one, but two post-credit scenes. Let's take a look at what we saw. Oh, and obviously, spoilers ahead. The first post-credit scene takes place at some point after the events of Avengers Infinity War. After Thanos completes his Infinity Gauntlet and eliminates half of all life in the universe with a snap of his fingers, the remaining Avengers are left to pick up the pieces. Here, we see Captain America, Bruce Banner, Black Widow, and War Machine all out of costume in a room together. They look at a small beeper that flashes Captain Marvel's logo. If you'll recall from the post-credits scene at the end of Infinity War, Nick Fury sends out a distress call to Captain Marvel. It rings as he turns to dust. What other heroes could the Avengers be trying to call for help? We know that Ant-Man somehow escapes the quantum realm and ends up in Endgame, as he's present in the movie's first teaser trailer.
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
During this post-credit scene, the signals go blank. Then suddenly, Captain Marvel pops up. "Where's Fury?" she asks, before the scene cuts to black, seemingly unaware of what Thanos has done. This post-credit scene is a great teaser for Endgame, but it also leaves us with a lot more questions than answers. Captain Marvel takes place in the 1990s. When and where was Captain Marvel when she got Fury's distress signal? Was she leaping through time and space when the Thanos snap happened? Now, it's no secret that Captain Marvel will meet up with the surviving Avengers in Endgame. And no, we don't get to meet any new characters in this scene. But getting to see Carol Danvers in the same room with them is a huge deal and a long time coming.
Oh, you want to get personal.
Following in the footsteps of a few other Marvel movies, the second post-credit scene in Captain Marvel is more of a gag. Well, a literal gag. In the first Avengers, the second post-credit scene features the gang eating shawarma to reward themselves for saving the world.
You ever tried shawarma? There's a shawarma joint about 2 blocks from here. I don't know what it is, but I want to try it.
The second end credit scene of Guardians of the Galaxy featured a cameo from Howard the Duck. The second post-credit scene in Captain Marvel gives a platform to Goose, the movie's scene-stealing feline, who we also find out is an alien life form.
Aren't you the cutest little thing?
Goose's most dangerous weapon is a pair of tentacles that pop out of his mouth, capable of swallowing humans whole. At one point, he also swallows the Tesseract, which has been an object of intrigue for many characters throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe. During Captain Marvel, Nick Fury takes quite a liking to Goose, even though Goose took Fury's eye out, which is a drastic change from how Fury lost his eye in the comics. In the comics, he lost his eye from a grenade in World War II. In this scene, Goose jumps up on Nick Fury's empty desk. At first, it feels like we're about to see a post-Thanos world, similar to what we saw during the end credits of Ant-Man and the Wasp. This scene shows Goose slowly but surely coughing up the Tesseract, so clearly, this is set not long after the events of Captain Marvel. The Tesseract serves an incredibly important purpose. It holds the Space Stone. During its history, it has been possessed by a wide array of characters. In Captain America: The First Avenger, Red Skull briefly holds it. Howard Stark then locates it deep in the ocean at the end of that same movie, in the wreckage of Captain America's plane. In Thor, it's in S.H.I.E.L.D.'s possession. Loki briefly gets it in the first Avengers. Most recently, it was in Thanos' possession along with the rest of the Infinity Stones. Between the time Stark has it to the time Nick Fury has it, it somehow ends up on Mar-Vell's ship. A lot of people thought that Jude Law would be playing Mar-Vell, a Kree spy sent to Earth, not Annette Bening. How did she get the Tesseract? Is it possible that she worked with Stark on a project, maybe involving light speed, and she was entrusted with the Tesseract? But again, we're left with more questions than answers.
That's a yes or no question.
Yes.
Overall, the second scene is really just there for fun. It's a reward for those who keep watching after the final credits. So there you have it. That's what happened during the 2 end credit scenes in Captain Marvel. Was there anything we missed? Let us know in the comments.